So Miss Sylvia just made an announcement and said that they're working on the fire alarm. So as the fire alarm goes off, we're just gonna let it happen. But this week we're learning about something pretty crazy. I haven't told you guys about this yet because I didn't want you to be afraid of it, but there is a letter in our alphabet that is not a kind letter. And all the other letters in our alphabet are usually pretty nice, but this letter is rude, bossy, and just not kind. And because of that, it changes the way some of our other letters sound. And this letter is R, and we call her the Bossy R because she is mean. And our vowels, A, E, I, O, and U, they're a little bit scared of Bossy R, and so when they're next to R in a word, their voice kind of changes because they're really nervous and they kind of stutter a little bit. So that changes the way some of our words are gonna sound out. So we're gonna learn what our vowels sound like when they're next to this mean R, our bossy R. So we have a rhyme to help us remember what our bossy R does. And it goes, Bossy R, tell us what to do. Whether in A, E, I, O, or U, our sounds become new. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. Try to do it with me. Bossy R, tell us what to do. Whether in A, E, I, O, or U, our sounds become new. So I know our vowels are always switching sounds on us, so it can be kind of hard to remember, so don't worry, we're gonna be practicing this week and next week. But our A vowel, when our A is next to that bossy R, it's not gonna say ah, it's gonna say R. So A-R says R, kind of like a pirate. Think of it like that. So like in st-R or k-R. A-R says R. I-R. So when I's next to R, this is going to say like in stir. Or first. I-R says And there are two more sounds that also say There's U-R says like in earn or earn. And E-R says like in or heard. E-R says And then there's O-R. O-R says or, like in or orn. So this is kind of hard to remember all these different ways to say our vowels and our R's. So we're gonna go over it again, and then I have a little rhyme type thing for you to do. So A-R says R, like a pirate. I-R says E-R says U-R says and O-R says or. So just think of it like or or, and think of it like a little song. And I'm not expecting you to be able to spell with these words yet. What I want you to do is when you're reading a book and you get to a vowel next to an R, I want you to think of that or and see which sound fits into that word, and you kind of have to be a little bit of a detective and try to figure out what makes the most sense. But just think or. So hopefully that helps you. Like I said, we're going to be practicing this all this week, and then also next week we're going to keep working on it too. So yeah, Bossy R, not cool.